I think it's because you could tell he's self-timed this because the stance isn't comfortable. He's confident. He's exuding confidence. He's like pushing it on you right now that he's wearing blue paint all over. But you know when you run into the frame like after you've self-timed and you can't really pose like, time, like that's him right now. He's like on.
I 100% agree to you right now.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. Happy Easter.
The Cursed Podcast.
The Cursed Podcast with the Million. Happy Easter. Hope you had a good break. Also, happy birthday to one of you.
To the man.
So,
to the man.
There's a 1 in 365 chance that one of you watching this just had a birthday and you've just gone,
I think
that's amazing.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get into the podcast, I want to talk about how today exactly has been 1 month since Corona's last post on any form of social media.
1 month?
1 month. Actually, 1 month tomorrow. It's March 14th.
Tomorrow. They're waiting for the month to start just posting some really offensive shit.
Yeah, look.
They're just like doubling down.
They're just laying low. They're keeping a low profile.
They're definitely laying low.
Shout out.
You know, it's
I want to shout out Nathan for sending me these. He gave me coronavirus through the mail. He sent me a 6-pack of coronavirus.
It's like when you have the same name as a murderer. Like if like Jacob Thomas was the same name as Jacob Thomas
like
murderer.
searches
Like I'm deactivating Facebook for a little while. I don't want
Changing my name.
You know, yeah, because people type in Jacob Thomas and they're like, oh, they message me like you did that, you know, and I'm like, well, I just have the same name, guy. Like,
also, Iceman is also a famous like murderer. I think he was like it's like the serial killer in America. Like, so people have asked me a couple times, like the serial killer. I'm like, yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah, that guy.
You're killing these beats, dog. These are sick.
Shit. Damn. Also, don't tell the police that I'm here because they're actually looking for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right. Well, yeah. So today we're gonna kick it off with a bit of a meme. Well, I don't want to. Is it a meme review? Is it a meme? They're cursed memes.
I guess what we're doing, we're kind of reviewing and kind of picking apart some cursed images that we've found and just kind of seeing what's up, why they're cursed, and how they make us feel on the insides. Most likely bad.
Most importantly, because I feel like with cursed images, they evoke such like a feeling from inside you. Like
so
when
true.
you look at the image, you can feel something, and it's
almost like looking at cringe videos or something, but it's just like cursed. It's like, oh goodness.
Yeah. What would you describe curse? The feeling of curse. What is that to you guys?
It's like if a witch was to put a curse on a photo and was like, this photo will make anybody who looks at it feel horrible because it is cursed now. I guess that is.
That's what you feel. What about you, Jay?
I feel like a cursed image is just something that evokes a very unsettling feeling inside of you.
That's the way of putting it.
Like you can't even finish it. You're like, this is too cursed.
So unsettled.
My sentence was cursed.
I'd say, yeah, I think you guys both summarize it pretty well. It's somewhere in between cringe and just it's unnerving. This is cursed. This is wrong. This shouldn't exist. This photo does not belong. It's like you look at a photo and it's unknown.jpg. That's what it is. That's a curse.
Exactly.
It just appeared one day on your hard drive. You're like, oh fuck. It's a message from the aliens. All right.
Oh no.
All right. So what's the first one?
Do you want to kick it off?
Yeah. So we'll get into it. We'll get straight in. So
I
think we've each chosen 5 this week, and then we've chosen some that fans have sent in. Who are we starting it off with, Jay? You going to share your screen?
Yes, but also I may have forgotten to download the fan ones.
That's all right.
You could do that on your browser.
Yeah, I'll share my screen now.
Okay.
Oh my god,
this is Jacob's first one.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
Oh my
god. A lot to dive into here. There's a lot to dissect.
That's too much. That's too much.
I submitted this one from my own personal...
What's that on the painting? Is that a painting next to the toilet? It kind of looks like a smiling dog on a painting. It looks like a dog with a man's face.
Yeah, it sort of looks like Chewbacca a little bit.
I don't like it either way.
I'm more concerned about the foot coming out of the toilet, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's just in your face. That's just right. And then we've got the wallet with the fresh tomato in it. That's especially cursed for me because I hate fresh tomato like that.
You're getting like
this man has it in an enclosed wallet.
You get like window in like picture-in-picture view of memes right now as well.
Yeah.
Well,
Cash or
cursed
card?
images. I wouldn't call them meek.
And just the text as the text as well is just like
Cash or card?
it's definitely like reverse speak. Yes, how much is this one?
When you go to the store to buy a leg toilet, alternative caption, I don't know. Chewbacca in the background. Is that black thing like a speaker?
Yeah, it looks like a radio or something.
It looks like a
also,
radio,
you
but-
can also not tell.
Why is there
what
so
it
many
at all.
handrails?
Oh my!
3 handrails.
Like,
Holy
I've seen
shit.
like 2 max. That's like
I'm trying to figure out what that is in the top left corner, but it seems unimportant.
look at the handrail behind the toilet. Is that like a a grab rail? That's like
It's
I'm
when you
I'm holding
it's
on.
when you're on the toilet like reverse cowgirl and you're holding on. You really need to get that shit out.
You're just riding it. That's crazy.
Oh my god, that's brazy for real.
Yeah.
Okay, should we go to the next one? I can't. It hurts.
Yeah,
to keep
let's
looking at
just
this
get
photo.
rid of this one for now.
Photo hurts to keep looking at.
Oh,
All right,
man.
this is Jacob's next one. This is
Yeah. So,
Only one person has actually noticed the flying girl,
yeah. There's
and I don't know where she's come from.
for me, what's crazy about this photo is there's a trampoline about 5 meters in the background. So my brain's already doing
Further away.
my brain's
That's
already
further
doing
away.
jumping jacks. Like, how did she get here?
just trying to figure it out.
Like normally, if there was no trampoline, she's been thrown. But now I'm like, there's some.
But there's also you can see at the top of the photo there's like a roof, so it looks like there could have been like a balcony above.
Oh no.
But
Oh,
but
maybe.
it's
maybe
not
they
like
can
anyone.
basket down.
It's not like anyone has noticed that they're supposed to catch her at the bottom. Because,
Yeah, no one
so-
at the bottom looks like they've just thrown a baby as well.
Yeah, that,
No one looks ready to catch a baby either.
Yeah, and definitely like
who's ever ready to catch a
think
baby?
I think you've already debunked the photo by saying someone's dropped her from the balcony up the top.
Oh goodness, that's dark.
I don't know, something about the straight leg nature of the baby right now is just providing
Yeah,
some real.
she's also just like she
Yeah, at
looks
least
like
someone's confident about
She
it.
looks like she's been shopped in there.
Yeah, it looks like she's just spawned in the air. Like she's not even bracing right now. She's just teleporting.
Yeah.
She looks like she's currently in her own Minecraft world, looking above everyone. She's just flying.
It looks like you've just used
She's
some
in
like,
creator mode.
Grand Theft. It looks like you've spawned some Grand Theft Auto 4 cheat codes and you've spawned the baby. It's just
Flying
about to
cars.
go up from the
Skydive
air.
mode.
flying cars.
Pedestrians, zero gravity pedestrians.
Yeah, one time I turned on pedestrians are angry at you in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and I accidentally saved the game and I ruined the save because
Oh,
every time
no.
I joined, they would all
Oh, no.
bash and kill me. Just on a little segue
my
there. Yeah, I
God.
was a bit upset.
Do you remember that Grand Theft Auto where you built like the stadium for all the NPCs to fight in?
I do remember that. In Grand Theft Auto 4, I
Oh
had
my
like a,
God.
I had like a mod, like that's called a trainer, where you could spawn things or like, but there was this one option in the menu, and it was like bodyguards that fight you or something. It had like some weird title like that, and
Yep.
I spawn it, and these people, it would spawn this car, like a 2-seater, like fast car, but with like 2 bodyguards that would protect you, or there was one where they would fight you. And so I'd spawn these guys and then they'd fight each other. Like if I spawn one that would protect me and one that would fight me, they'd fight to like protect and also fight me. So we ended up, you could spawn all these shipping containers, and I made a ring around.
Oh my
it was
God.
it was in like a park on Grand Theft Auto 4, and then that ring I spawned them in there and just like fought them to the death.
That's so fucked.
I just, while we're on this, a quick memory, I remember one where they were the ones that came after me in the sports car. They were coming after me and I spawned them. Anyways, I ended up out chasing them, and like normally when you do that, they despawn. And it's like about an hour later, I'm driving and I'm just sort of chilling there. And this car just goes over my head and hits the billboard. I'm not even joking. It's about an hour later. Hits the billboard next to me, and I look. And they get out and they just pop me. They shoot me, completely kill me, and I'm laughing because it clicks with me. These guys have been chasing me for up to an hour. They have
my
been on my
God.
tail,
Oh
and
my
for some
God.
reason they just cleared they went off the highway over my head.
That's-
Managed to get out and kill me, and I just like I couldn't stop laughing. I just thought it was
That's
the funniest thing.
That's how we're pulling up to the next show. We're driving over
the
your
bodyguards.
car with the bodyguards, and then we kill you.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Show's cancelled. Anyway, on to the
On
next
to the
photo.
next one. That was a little segue.
This is Jacob's stand-up set at Sam's house.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, like
That's a lot.
Nobody in that audience looks remotely happy.
and who like no one in that audience looks like they're the owner of that goat.
Yeah, I was just. Oh, actually, the guy to the right of the goat looks like he definitely brought a goat.
I don't want to say they look
like
sheepish. Sorry.
He looks like he's the
Came
goat's
off the
roommate.
podcast.
Like he's not the owner of the goat, but he just like lives with the goat and it's his mate. And they just came to the show together.
Was it Gary? Gary the goat?
Gary the goat. I
Gary the-
remember him.
Yeah, thank you.
I
Zoom
think
in.
he died.
Yeah.
He died.
Zoom time.
Rest in peace, Gary the goat.
Oh,
Yeah, true.
yeah. That looks just like when we used to play Hombre Records in Newcastle.
Straight
That's
up.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of music is he singing?
Well, whatever
what's he
music
going
he's
for?
singing, it's captivating enough for all these people to forget there's a fucking goat in the room. And
It's
that
captivating the goat. Look how into this show the goat is. The goat
Yeah,
looks
even the
like
goat's paying attention.
he looks the most interested in this show out of everybody in the whole room. Everybody else looks pretty bored except the goat and his roommate.
Yeah, the goat is attentive.
yeah, the goat be giving him attention.
The goat is attentive.
It's a polite goat.
Oh, wow.
Do you reckon he rammed him after this?
After the show.
When the mosh happened, that goat is going
Wait
hard
down
in
the
the
back.
mosh.
Wait down the back to meet the band after the show.
Just rams the band into the to the outdoor door.
The goat's
door.
already eaten the set list.
Oh my god! I'm looking at that guy next to the goat at the left. He looks a bit staunch. Like his eyes are. He's looking pretty.
Oh, yeah, he's ready to fight the singer.
He's ready for trouble.
He's waiting for the singer to tell him.
Actually,
"Throw
now that you
your
mentioned
arms."
that, him and the goat, like maybe he owns the goat because the goat
Yeah,
also
they
looks
actually
pretty
got some
pissed
pretty
off.
wild energy.
Maybe they
They've come
share
with some wild energy.
He
family
definitely brought the goat
values
on
that the
his
singer
shoulders.
is not agreeing with.
over one shoulder or over both shoulders? Like he's got the goat over both shoulders and the goat's just chilling, or he's got it on one shoulder.
All right, enough goat talk.
Yeah.
We're going on to the next one.
Oh no!
See, this was nearly one of my choices,
Yep.
but
That's
it unsettled
wrong.
me too much.
Just for reference for all you weird hand people at home, this is what it's supposed to look like.
Although we're not we're not hand shaming. But,
No hand
but if
shaming.
your
No.
hand looks like this, cut it off.
Yeah.
Please do something about it.
That just
Look,
looks
I
like
had
I don't
enough
like
of this
that.
photo.
Cursed
I'm going
hand.
to move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Oh no! Is that pumpkin pie?
It looks like pumpkin pie.
That's
Yeah,
my
that's
famous
pumpkin pie.
mustard and dog food pie.
This is OC right here, original content.
Yeah. That was last night's dinner.
Oh, that's bad. That's
Yeah.
bad.
I mean,
And
I
feel like
the paper plate doesn't make it any better. But I feel like the
definitely
paper
not.
plate almost makes the pie belong. You know?
Yeah.
That, like if that pie was on like a fine china plate, I would be much more upset.
We're on that back. Is that cheese sauce?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
To the left.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what that can was.
Can you zoom
but
into
I-
that, Jay?
Can we enhance?
Enhance.
Zoom. Enhance.
It's hard to say. I can't.
It's too hard to tell. It almost looks like it could be Aerogard.
But all I see is I can see UCE, which like spells like sauce to me.
Yeah.
And
No, I think it might be juice.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that could
yeah.
be juice. That
I
could
feel
be
like it's
juice.
orange juice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, I think you're right. Orange juice and mustard cake.
That's even worse.
That's even worse.
That might be what you get.
Oh god, that looks
No, it's awful.
like.
I love how cursed images like always revolve around food pictures.
Oh, there's so much cursed food.
Who
Oh
gets
my-
a few bites into this before they well, one, he's re-topped up the mustard and he's gone,
Oh,
I should
yeah,
take a
he
photo
has.
of what I'm eating. Like,
Oh my god.
I mean, look, obviously it's easy to assume that he hasn't eaten anything. That's just the easiest thing to
in
assume.
months.
In-
In months.
That's what you're eating, yeah, sure.
first
Yeah,
meal.
That looks
Ever.
off. I don't
That's
like
definitely
looks
cursed.
old.
Cursed. We need a cursed stamp to curse on
A little
photos.
beeper.
Cursed.
All right.
that. Uh-oh. This guy's blue. He's just blue and cursed.
Yeah.
This is my one that I found. I went back through my old like photo files back to 2010
from my digital camera.
Yeah, this is like when you find one of those digital cameras in the lake and you load up the SD cards.
Honestly, I think the worst part of this is actually the sun on the wall.
Yeah, somehow the sun is worse than the blue man.
Yeah, I mean, that room looks like that one image. I don't know if you have it on hand where you can't really make what's in the image. Okay, that's creepy. Hey, Siri, play I'm Blue. I'm Blue. No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Oh.
It's already cursed enough. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I feel like
I
feel like you need to put him on a photo that says like, "Have you seen this man?" Goes around.
This was already on the side of a milk carton.
It would be more like this man has seen you.
Pretty funny.
This man has seen you. Thank you.
He's got a great body.
Let's move on. I don't want to keep looking at it.
He's actually kind of sexy.
It's a great stance. It's a lot of confidence in the way he's standing.
I think bottom half of his body is like very confident, but the top half seems something about his arm placement seems very like shy or like uncertain. But then his face is completely neutral.
I think it's because you could tell he's self-timed this because the stance isn't comfortable. He's confident. He's exuding confidence. He's like pushing it on you right now that he's wearing blue paint all over. But
got some wild energy.
You know when you run into the frame like after you've self-timed and you can't really pose like that's him right now. He's like on.
I 100% agree to you right now.
All right, wait.
I'm just gonna establish that like without any further investigation that is fact.
I've put two and two together here. I've seen enough blue men in photos on self-timers.
All right, next Tammin photo.
This is how I prepared my dinner earlier
Oh, it's
tonight.
got a knife on it.
And then the cabbage by the floor.
Is it cabbage or is it lettuce though?
I think just like the cage of the fan has been taken off, and then just that.
Yeah,
that knife looks like it's for stabbing people, and it's been used to. Someone's thrown a cabbage at an open fan with a knife on it. It looks like it's been sticky taped on as well. The knife's been sticky taped, so that's not secure by any means. And someone's throwing cabbage at the fucking fan.
Oh my god!
Oh, wow.
You make some great points. For me,
yeah, I didn't think about it that much. To be real,
it's not as cursed as much. It's quite genius. I think what he's done there is innovative. It's pushing society forward. I, for one, hate chopping up vegetables. So I'm looking to pre-order.
To do it for me.
This is just
I got this one. I pulled this one. Yeah,
sorry.
Got this from Kickstarter. That's bad. That's rough.
This image off the bat is cursed. This is a truly cursed image.
Yeah. This is one that's just like, it's just simply cursed. Like there's not much to it. It's just, you look at it and you're like, that's bad.
I got a couple of things I want to say about this photo.
Just like
how bad it's sitting with me.
All right.
This guy, I'm gonna presume that he already knew he was going to be eaten by the mosquitoes. Otherwise, well, maybe not, but why are they posing him for the photo? Who says I've got 300? I'm just overestimating it. 300 mosquitoes, give or take, on my leg.
Specificity.
Take a photo, and then also he's not wearing socks in these shoes.
That's what you get. This is what you get for not wearing socks. All of you who wear shoes without socks,
if you
this
wear
is what you get.
Shoes and no socks.
I will place this curse upon you.
You fucking deserve this.
This is truly a cursed, by definition, it is a cursed image. This man has a curse on him and it's mosquito skin.
Yeah.
This is the most literal form of a cursed image.
Yeah. Okay, we can move on now. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's enough.
This isn't especially cursed, but if you bought this, just like, you know, you're in isolation, you want to do some working out, you're getting motivated, you buy a yoga mat online, and then you open it out, and then this is it.
I like to imagine this is the front door mat, and you're about to walk out, and you just see nothing is possible, and you go, all right, I'm going back to bed. Fuck it.
This is less of a cursed image and more of my life mantra.
Nothing is possible.
Nothing is possible.
Pain is reality. Nothing is possible. All right, I'll drink to that. Drink break. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
I think the Instagram like self-help guys need to be replaced with more of this. Just a guy standing there going, "Nothing is possible. You'll be one of the sheep. You won't amount to much. You're not going to be 1%." And then you're just sitting there going, "Oh God, I knew all of this. This is already stressful enough." But then you go, "I'm going to get off this app," man. And they're actually helping you because they're getting you to get off Instagram and social media.
I fucking hate this.
This is wrong.
I hate this.
This is another simply cursed one. This is like, you know what's going on and it's bad.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about this. It's just a really bad red skin. Like you just replace red skins with that and you're just going.
You get a glass of water and then put them in there to cool it down.
Just melts.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You've got tomato juice. Yeah, that's... Look,
hey guys, sick of drinking like ice cold tomato juice with ice cubes in there watering down your ketchup?
Watering down your ketchup. This is what people who eat like ketchup on rice, this is what they drink. This is what they use to put in their drinks.
Yeah, this is one of those little flavor enhancers that you get and they sell nowadays for like, water enhancer. Tomato flavor.
In the freezer.
Drop it in. Yeah, look, I'm done with that photo. We can move on.
Yeah, we can move on. I don't like it. That is... They're all tacos, hey. Oh, that's...
yeah, they are tacos.
Hold on.
But what I want to talk about is, one, less importantly, the cardboard surrounding it.
Oh, yeah,
Number
that's
two,
bad.
the fucking tarp underneath it.
The tarp tablecloth. That's bad.
And what got me the worst was the fucking crinkle cut limes. The crinkle cut limes in the center of all of this.
One of the
Someone
limes
had
is
a
like
crinkle-
cut the other way. Like one, like you can see the limes on the left are like quartered almost, but that one has just been cut.
They look like very
bad.
not even. The limes are just, I don't know what they use to cut it, but it's just all over the place.
Look, I hope whoever sent this as a Valentine's Day gift got turned down.
This is an absolute.
That's harsh, but
this is a disgrace.
It's an absolute nightmare for anyone that doesn't like coriander to look at that and just go, "Fuck!"
Oh, that's got me going. Coriander's got me feeling some type of way, but
I hate coriander.
See, for Jay, like looking at that, he's thinking, "I've got a mouthful of
I got
soap."
a whole new species of rage inside me.
got the bad genes.
What are they, chips or something next to the lime?
I can't tell.
I don't know what like this is.
They look like
you know what I mean.
almost like grilled onions. Like, when you
Pork
put onions on the
crackles?
barbecue. Pork crackles on top of the on the top
It
of
is
the
a thing
tacos,
with
it's bad.
Mexican food sometimes. Just saying.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never had that.
I've never heard of that. Anyway,
Well, I've seen
fuck
it
this
in some,
cursed
but
image.
maybe it's not. Maybe it's just
goodness.
one-offs.
That's bad. That's just so bad.
there's
Just the toilet, the tape.
Oh,
Can you zoom in? What's the why is
they took a bite of the bun, but not the meat.
burger?
yeah.
That's
All right,
What
this
I
is a
really wanna talk
mastermind
about
of cursed images.
right
Whoever's
here.
done this.
Right here is
loose batteries.
these batteries not together. Like I couldn't even begin to
Are
explain.
they different
what's going
sized
on here.
batteries? I can't tell.
No, I think they're the same. Like
No, they're the same. You can tell at the top left corner, but I think they're in a paint tray. It looks like something like an art.
no, but there's another battery next to it, just like right here.
Yeah, but it looks like they've repurposed because you see some color on the side of it. It looks like they've repurposed like one of those art trays where you keep paintbrushes and pieces of paint. But pieces of paint. That's not a
Okay,
thing.
can we let's just figure out firstly why are they trying to tape up the Big Mac sauce? Is that what's going on here?
That's
Is that what
That's
they're trying
honey
to do?
mustard for sure. That's not Big Mac
Okay,
sauce.
right.
Let's be real.
okay. It is particularly confusing that they've taped it. That for me, okay, you know what that is? That's when a murderer leaves like one piece of evidence that is completely
Yeah, it's like
irrelevant.
a calling card.
Yeah, well, no. It's like more so that it's irrelevant to the crime, so that the detectives
to, like,
go
throw
way
them
too.
off.
Yeah, they go too far into the rabbit hole. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's a farce. There's nothing about that. There's no
like-
logic behind it.
Yeah, it's definitely like you've done enough at this point.
But
Pretty much.
I'm going to be real. It could be something. No, I'm just joking. No,
Could be onto something.
that means nothing. to
Zoom
me.
enhance.
All right, next one.
We need to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, No One. So, moving on.
Please, someone sponsor us.
All right.
All right, so this is the one
this
that we were
hurts
talking about
my
before we
soul.
started
This
recording, which is
hurts my soul.
a lot like another image that's been floating around our lives.
Yeah. Well, in this photo, you can see
There's a-
if you look in the part,
But that part, that thing's that's a wait.
you gotta. Which
If
which
I just
photo are you
like
talking about?
zoom,
With the zipper. I think that's
It's
that's a on the left. That's it's a shirt or it's a like a.
All right, there is one thing in this image that I could say sort of looks like something, and that's stretching. Next to the at coordinates X. I don't know how to. It looks like a doll or something. A doll
Can you give me
head.
a color? I still can't even find where
where the
would
mouse
be.
is. Wait, hold on. Take the mouse back to the left. This is extremely difficult. A bit more to the left. Yep, there.
That looks like a teddy bear head, maybe, like looking off to the left.
Like it looks like a Bratz doll head or something from Toy Story for me. Like when Jay and I looked at one of these impossible photos once, and I said, just imagine the scenario where the detective has to find like one clue in the room, and they're like, "Detective, we got the photo." It's like we've just got to find one key piece of evidence. Like if we can find a PowerPoint, it'll track it down or whatever. And then they print it out and they look at the photo and they're all just standing around going, all right, he's dead. We're just going to let this one go.
we solved it. He's dead.
We're not fighting him.
All right, this is probably the most cursed one in
That's-
here.
Cornfest, my favorite festival.
Yeah, like what kind
mascot
of
for Cornfest.
festival is this? What kind of festival is it where you have a man dressed as corn and also someone in a towel?
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at their surroundings. I'm like, who?
This is Children of the Corn
And also,
Fest.
why is this space here just so empty?
That's where more of him grows. They're devouring the crowd. What is he eating? It looks like he's not like. The thing is, it looks like his arm is in his own. I can't really.
I don't know if he's trying to shake hands with me or something.
Look,
maybe he's shaking hands with me.
like look at the girl next to him. Well, what I assume is a girl, and it looks like she's behind what I assume are his arms.
Yeah.
And I can't work
Assuming.
out. Just gonna. Did you just assume my arms? I can't work out if his arms are the right. Like, if he's got tentacles.
I don't know what he's trying to do. What's the arm from the left trying to? What's he? Is someone trying to stop him?
Who's
is someone trying to stop him from?
They try to stop this photo from existing. This man trying to intercept the unknown.jpg right here.
As long
God.
as someone's fucking intercepting. As long as someone's trying to
got
put a
to.
stop to this whole image.
Yeah.
We need to go back
He's got
to 1998 to stop this photo from happening.
yeah. If you had a time machine, this is the event you'd go to.
I would not want to be there. I would not want to be at Cornfest.
Yeah.
See,
I'm
Carrot
going
Fest,
to
the space in the back,
any
that's
other
Carrot
time.
Fest. That's why no one's there, because it's Carrot Fest.
yeah.
Everyone's
Everybody's
there
at
for
Cornfest.
It scares me that his teeth are those minty teeth that you get in the.
Yeah, he's got the Anderson Park smile.
He got the best teeth in a game.
I
His
like that-
eyes are like out as well.
I like that
don't
his nose is also corn. It's baby corn.
And it's also
Yeah, he's got, like,
crooked
extra-
as fuck. His nose is like the mic.
He's actually a
is hanging.
conjoined twin.
Oh no! I'm so sorry, Corn Man.
What did this guy do to get trapped in this body for the rest of eternity? What
Ate
corn did he
carrot.
piss off? Yeah. All right. That's interesting. Well,
Oh yeah, that's it. That's cursed
Uh-oh.
Phil.
Okay,
Yeah, so I saw this
first-
come up the other day, and I was like, "This is, I don't like this. That's a bad caption."
first off, no corn in the photo. Absolutely
true.
zero
Was it
corn.
Dr. Phil? Was it Dr. Phil who turned that man to corn?
I think so. I think Dr.
think- I
Phil's
think
the
we're
only
onto
man with the powers. Look, he's got the same smile. He's got, go back, Jay. One photo. I'm telling you, this guy is slightly.
We found the identity.
Holy shit!
Now we know who was in the corn outfit.
Man.
We figured out Dr. Phil.
Hey, can we talk about for 1 second how big of a bite his wife is taking?
That is a soup spoon that she's got. She's got the whole ladle thing going.
What's she eating? What's she eating? What is that?
The wonton wrappers and tomato skin.
Oh my god!
It's like that flat noodle pasta and raw cut carrots.
You know when you get to lick the spoon of the chocolate cake when you're a kid? She just does it of like the food scraps.
Oh my god!
Just tomato skins and onions.
Straight out of the compost. Just squelch.
Oh my god. It's really playing into the theory that Dr. Phil is corn man. Or at least he created corn man.
We've already got a conspiracy and it's our first episode of this podcast.
It's so true.
Oh my god!
We got to stop drinking.
Why does he just have all these prepped vegetables and fruits in front of him?
What are those two? Is that salt and pepper shakers in front of him?
I think so. They look like Roman themed or like birds.
Yeah, they look like chickens or something like that.
Yeah,
His knife has a signature.
I think he's bending the knife with his mind.
It looks like one of those magicians with the spoon and it just kind of bends. But he's looking at it and the knife's just kind of bending forward.
All right, I think that's the thumbnail of this podcast right there. I think you just
definitely right there.
All of us just so distressed.
Oh my god!
That's painful.
Have you
That's
seen
hurtful.
this man?
Yes, he's on daytime.
Oh my god! Big knife, small wife.
Oh no!
I think this might be the first fan
This is
one.
our first fan submission from Lisa Evie. Chicken on the road. Chicken on the road.
I think we're seeing the person who dropped it off drive past. They're getting out of there as someone's trying to take a photo.
That car's
Reversing out of there.
before. That car's like...
Yeah, they reversed
someone
backwards.
threw it from that car.
Yeah, they reversed backwards, threw it. They're actually reversing right now at high speed. They're not going forward. They're at high speed reverse.
Oh my God.
They threw the chicken.
The chicken is so still, but everything else is so fast.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
It didn't. It didn't cross the road.
It could not.
It could not. The chicken is raw.
It's not pleasant,
Nothing
is
worse
it?
than like raw meat on the
Chicken
pavement.
road. Nothing worse than pavement chicken. Yeah, you're right. I hate when I get
I'm gonna
fucking
have to
gravel
agree.
in my chicken. What a buff
It's
out.
rubber. Tar.
Pour boiling water on it and then smack it.
Just pour some
This
milk
one
on it.
unsettles me a lot.
Yeah, this is
This-
off.
Yeah, this one was painful. This one was sent in by Henry Gar at Henry Gar. This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
I think this is how you make chocolate milk.
Pickled coins.
How it's made. Pickled coins. Pickled
This
in
is
milk.
this is Michael's worst nightmare. Our friend Michael has a fear of coins, and just the idea of coins mixed with a consumable is just so wrong. What are they
Fear
going
of
to do with
coins.
this jar
Big
as
gulps.
well? What's this? What is the intention with this?
Fill it with milk.
And they're doing it on the floor as well. If you look at it, that's a carpet and like a
That's high
skirting board.
risk. That's high risk pouring right there.
Yeah, that is high risk, actually.
Do
Now that
you
you
reckon
point
they're
that
like
out, why
on the
is
ground
it
as well?
on
Or
the
do you reckon they're
carpet?
standing completely and just just
Doing it
bent
with their
over the
feet.
jar?
Doing that with their feet.
Perfect
They're pouring-
180 degree
Oh, that's
bend.
so bad. And they've just wasted the end of their milk. They don't have any milk left after this.
Oh yeah, that's the last.
They can't even finish the pickled coins. They
That's-
don't have enough milk.
That milk's off.
Coins.
It's off.
Yeah,
I
that
wonder what
milk's
the-
got to be
the
off.
date
It's got to
is.
be off.
This photo is off.
Can you see this date?
image? This image
date
has
does that look
passed.
like to you
This
guys?
image has passed its use by date.
That's
Best before. Best before. Never.
I was best before this image. Now I just feel wrong.
Oh no. Oh, this was also
Alarmy
Henry. I
stock
think.
photo. Alarmy.
Stock photos. I think it's safe to say 99 maybe more percent of stock photos are cursed.
That's a fair assumption.
Yeah, it's definitely on nearly every brief that you get with a stock photo.
Yeah. This is just, there's just not much else to say other than I'm so sorry.
Fast food really does kill you.
Bruh. He'd be getting political with it.
Damn.
I think that might be the last photo.
To our sponsor, McDonald's, we just want to say a big thank you for... All right. Well, there's been some truly cursed pictures.
I feel a bit physically ill now.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping tonight now.
What was the most cursed photo for you guys? What's going to keep you up tonight?
That's true.
Do you have an overview of all those photos, Jay?
I can.
Yeah.
Give me 1 sec.
The most cursed photo. We saw a lot. That was probably...
I actually think the first one off the bat, Jacob's the one of the leg in the toilet, that might be the most cursed one for me. That was pretty horrifying. I'm not gonna lie.
It does something to you. It changes
every time I blink, that's all I can see. On the inside of my eyelids. Right. Yeah. But if you close your eyes, you could still see that entire image.
I think the thing about that photo as well is that every time you look at it, it does change some of your DNA. So you're not the same person you were before you looked at that photo.
That's painful.
You're a different human every time.
Who knew it only cost 2 tomatoes to destroy a soul?
I think every time you
it's not even 2 tomatoes, it was 2 slices.
I think it's true.
I think every time you blink, the actual photo changes. The image changes every time I blink. There's something else that appears. Another handrail appears.
I forgot about the handrails.
Oh man.
Good.
Yeah. That was pretty messed
that's
up.
probably the most cursed.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with that one.
Purely just because,
choice.
for me right now, I'm struggling to recall many besides Dr. Phil because he's fresh on my mind and I think he's reading into my soul. And I can hear his voice.
To be fair, that was one of the more higher tier cursed images.
Yeah.
As well.
He showed...
there's a reason you remember it.
He definitely showed he has psychic powers. He's able to bend objects with his mind.
And space and time.
That is so true.
He went back in time and created Corn Man at the dinner table.
It is up to us to go back in time and stop him.
We must stop Corn Man.
Well, one of us has to stop Corn Man.
All right. Well, I think that's a good spot to wrap it. I think we're cursed enough. I think I need to vomit. So
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go be sick.
I'm gonna go be sick.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, everyone at home.
all of these podcasts just end with us just kind of like just shaking up, just kind of physically just shaking, just like
more of a shell of a man that I've ever been.
Definitely,
every single time.
Yeah.
It's like okay, well, see you guys later.
All right.
Thank you for watching our podcast.
See you later, guys. Thanks for joining
us.
Enjoy
life.
First
Watch
podcast.
our podcast, please.
Just
try not to get cursed.
Yeah. Just remember,
Stay
Dr.
safe.
Phil created Corn Man. We're out. Goodbye.
I tried